I actually genuinely believe the reason why people don't want to start their goals in general, it's due to many reasons, but it all comes down to one thing. It's fucking people. It's always people. I swear it comes down to that. You know, about 2 years ago, I had a good friend of mine, man, when to get into content creation. And one barrier was that he was scared if his family were to find out. I sympathize with that. And I empathize with that too. I also had the same fear, you know? And I also had another friend recently telling me, you know, oh, if I post, will I get momentum? Well, what do you think? If you walk, you're a child, you're a baby, right? You crawl, you keep crawling, you keep stumbling, you don't give up. Don't you think you're gonna get momentum? Of course you are. Momentum, let's not overcomplicate these terms. I'm gonna make this a quick video from 3 others. Momentum is just getting the hang of things. Don't overcomplicate this shit. Same with YouTube. And I don't know why, and I don't know what it is with us people, just as a race in general. But whenever we do something new for the first time, we always can't overcomplicate shit far too much than it really is. If someone wants to go in the gym, they look to a guy with big muscles. Oh god, how much should I lift? How much should I just lift the damn weights? You're new. You've never lifted a weight in your life. So any weight you lift, even if you're form of shit starting out, it's gonna do good work for your muscles. Same with YouTube. You think I knew I had it all figured out when I started? No. I started YouTube when I was 12 years old, man. Right? And I failed that channel. Well, more so you can decide whether it's a failure or a lesson. Now that I put that into mind, I'm gonna rephrase that. And it was a lesson, right? I don't know, I said no, I don't have someone teaching me how to do YouTube when I was 12, 8 years ago. No. I worked it out myself. Did I like the channel I made? At the time I did? No, I didn't. I made a second channel, a gaming channel. When I was 14. Enjoyed it for a couple of years, about two. Dumped it off in 2022. Didn't even mean to rhyme. Maybe the rhyme was as good because of the stuttering, but that's besides the point. Fast forward now, I have a YouTube channel now, started it late 2022, still going strong, and I feel like I found what I enjoyed. Did I have it all figured out? No. I didn't have it all figured out. Did I have all the answers? No. Do I still understand the game of YouTube perfectly? No. I'm just doing me. A lot of you guys, man, and the reason why I talked about the issue both of my friends had in their approach to YouTube and whatnot is because I know there are people out there watching this video who have the exact same problems. You see what those two problems had in common? It's all down to fucking people. You care too much about how people perceive you. And like I said in the beginning, I relate, I sympathize, I empathize with you, I hear you, right? I remember when I was starting YouTube, bro, my biggest fear was having people look at my videos. And when I had my first 2 channels, my family members did watch my videos. And I was under the impression, and in the impression at the time, it was just outcome orientated. Oh, it was just like part of me enjoyed it, but then there was a part of me just like, oh, I just want my family to like the videos. It's a superficial way to think. Why? Because you're different people. You have your own likes, your own separate interests and whatnot. There will be some things you like, some people things your family don't like. Cool. Like this video. I have over 800 videos. If my family don't know I have YouTube yet, I won't tell them until they get 1,000 subscribers to start getting monetized, of course. But eventually they'll find a video they don't like. Cool. They may find a video of me swearing to an extreme because I'm passionate about a topic. They won't like it. Cool. You want to please your family 24/7 with all your videos? What if you like a topic and they don't? It's a superficial way to go about things. And you have to realize, and I can speak for myself especially, but I turned fucking 20 in 2 months. I can't be operating solely on the notion of what is my friends going to think of this video? What is my family going to think of this? I don't give a fuck. If I'm being myself, I don't give a shit. I'm being me. Stop letting people rule you all over your life, man. I'm speaking from experience. It's not a good way to live. I remember, man, a few years ago, must have been like 4 years ago now, man. Really pretty girl in my English class flirting with me, right? I wanted to flirt back. She was attracted to me, I was attracted to her, right? I know subtitles like under the table cooking and whatnot, playing with your shirt collar. That's besides the point. But the main point as to why I did tell you that story is because I did one flaw that day. I didn't flirt with the girl back. Not because I didn't want to, not because I wasn't sexually attracted to her, because I was, but I was scared of what the people behind sitting behind me would think. I was scared of me leaving the classroom and they making rumors of, oh, did you not go on friend with this person? But now it's like, bro, I haven't seen those fuckers in 4 years. Well, one of them I did recently, last year. But it's not like I speak to them much anyway. So it never mattered. Same in a football pitch one time, about 4 years ago too. Girl I liked, from how the way the girl was acting, she clearly liked me back. I wanted to mingle, do a little flight game, but I was scared of what my friend thought who was right across me. But I cut off that friend now because he wasn't good for me. I haven't seen him in 4 years. So his opinion never even mattered. And wouldn't have mattered even now. And doesn't. Because I don't see him anymore. Do you see what I'm getting at? You say you let people block your blessings, block your opportunity. It's the same with YouTube. You're overthinking. And going back to what my friend said about momentum, right? Why do you see momentum as people just watching your videos? No, to some element, yeah. But you start off that momentum initially, whatever. You get the point. When I started off my YouTube channel, well, this is my third YouTube channel. See, it's a learning process, man. Been doing this shit for 8 years, and it's very easy to look at it. Oh, those previous videos were a failure. Those previous two channels I had were a failure. Well, no, because even though I was stuttering a lot, I still stutter now quite a bit, but not as much as before. At least I'm a better speaker now than I was then, and I can actually captivate a good chunk of an audience, which I take pleasure in. Like I can get 5 to 10 people watching, and I believe it's something to be proud about, and I am. It's good, great, hallelujah, character development, yeah. But you guys, no, I'm gonna hold it back. I really liked it like that. Well, let's keep going. Let's not let that distract us. But I spit game for like 5 more minutes. But yeah, you guys like to, and my friend in this instance, you class momentum as people just watching you. You start that momentum, bro. You start it. You start the momentum by getting into the skill of enjoying making videos and being consistent. Does consistent mean posting every single day? No, it's just volume over time. But if that does mold into you posting every day, well, it's still consistency. I hope I didn't complicate you. I really hope I didn't. You just need to start, for fuck's sake, man. Start that business. Bro, you see all the people at the top, they're thinking, oh, they're so great, they figured it out. You're looking at the end result. You don't see what they went through. You see me with 314 subscribers now. The date being, I'm going to post this today, January 2nd, 2026. Happy New Year. You see me, right? With 314 subscribers. But what you didn't know is literally a year and a day ago, I had 52 subscribers. And during that time, I was posting for like 2 years. You guys don't see the struggle. You guys only see the result. So it's very easy to look at someone in the position and point fingers. I remember when I was in college, man, we do practical, I studied sports and exercise science, right? Practical fitness lessons, right? Everyone, all the guys, I kind of had a reputation of being the muscular guy in the class, right? And all the guys in my class always come up to me, go on, how are you so muscular? I just did it every day or regularly. And I ate good food. And I slept well by my standards. But you guys overcomplicate far too much. That gym analogy I made in the beginning, yeah. You can build a good body. Of course, girls are gonna look at you. I experience it. It's great. I love it. Don't be too lustful, but I enjoy it. But like, it's great, and that's the byproduct of working hard. Getting a nice audience. It's not that hard. You guys overcomplicate this shit far too much, man. And you have that superficial mindset of, oh, I'm scared to do YouTube because my family and friends will find out. Well, I got baited out last year. But my biggest fear came true. Right? Someone in my group chat found my channel. Fuck. I was thinking at first. I mean, it's done now. And I was like, oh shit, it wasn't that bad anyway. Still making videos. I still love what I do. And I don't give a fuck what people think. Now, when I say don't give a fuck about what people think, yes, humans are just wired to, think about what people are thinking. But I don't believe it's healthy to think about what a global scale is thinking about you. Because think, social media was only here, when did it come out? 05? something like that. Barely 30 years ago, bro. Our brains are not wired to care about a global scale of what people are thinking. It's not healthy. You, our brains are still used to the community, rightfully so. This whole YouTube thing is still new, man. Hey, none of us are crazy. We just didn't have time to really figure out the internet yet. It hasn't even been 30 years of these social media platforms. Maybe the internet, maybe 3 decades or two. But on social media, we haven't had enough time to figure shit out. You know, it's like airplanes. You know, it was easy to hijack airplanes in the past because airplanes were still new at the time. It was easy to sneak in drugs in the past because we just didn't have enough time to figure security shit out as a society. Now, decades passed, we learn from past mistakes, and it's not a surprise as to why airport security, airlines are just so strict in general, and rightfully so. But that was because of the failures in the past. And I speak as a testament, not relating it to the exact topic of, going to the airport and all that stuff, travel and whatnot. But the channel, I'm not perfect. I just came every day and I did my best. I'm still doing my best. You guys overcomplicate this shit far too much, man. Just fucking start. That conversation I had with my friend about, oh, I'm scared of my family seeing my video. Bro, I was like nearly 2 years ago now. But you haven't posted a single video? Come on, bro. Stop letting people block your blessings. Stop caring about what people think. Because when it's all said and done, when you're dead, whether you believe in God, whether you're atheist, theist, or agnostic, God is real. For the atheists and the theists, the atheists and the agnostics, you still want to deny God, you're in for a rude awakening. Because the moment you die, I promise you, you will be exposed to the spiritual realm that we theists were trying to put you on. And all of a sudden, it's going to be, how did you live your life? God is going to judge you. And you're going to go, oh shit, God was real. I shouldn't have hardened my heart. And it's too late now. You lived your life. It's all said and done. Let's say you lived. And I'm just talking universal now, not just to the agnostics and the atheists and whatnot. Everyone now. God's going to see your blessings, the book of deeds, all the things that you should have done. We wanted to play it safe because we were scared of what people thought. And I'm going to end off by saying this. Let's drag it back to the ending now. You're scared of what your family think. You're scared to make YouTube videos because you're scared of what your family will think of that video. But they shout at you at home anyway. And that doesn't make them a bad person. Of course, human nature, you're going to shout at someone, you're going to do something they disapprove of. They shout at you at home anyway for a thing that you may have done, may have been good to you, but they disapprove of. So why do you want to try to put this perfect persona on the internet? I don't. It's not good to, like, it's good when I get comments from me, for example. This is something I used to do in the past and it was a really harmful thing. I would put too much emphasis on the nice and the bad comments. It's actually very unhealthy because when you put too much emphasis on the nice comments, it boosts your ego to an inflated state to where you believe you're way better than you really are. But when you put too much emphasis on the hate comments, it starts to lower your self-image and it can't see for the whole day. Then you see yourself complaining and getting into whole arguments with people in the comments. I'm speaking from experience, G. Learn from my lesson. So what I do now, when I get a hate comment, it doesn't really bother me anymore. And that's just because of repetitions of all of the hate comments I got in the past and in real life. And I realized, bro, it's nothing personal, man. They may just be having a bad day. I know, because I used to talk shit to people. I was just having a bad day. I was projecting. No different with them. It may hurt a lot more because you don't see their profile picture and whatnot. Even, man. Not that deep. So yeah, my perspective on nice comments to you. Shout out to you guys. But when I say a nice comment, like, it doesn't get me wrong, it's always nice to see. It doesn't make me happy. But I don't like go like, oh my god, oh, he said a nice thing. Come on, stop it. No, man, I'm growing up. I honor the comment, of course, but I don't like get to my head and whatnot. Just start, man. Bro, the time's gonna pass by anyway. And bro, I'm 18, but no, I'm not 18, I'm 19. I just told you I'm turning 20 in like 2 months. But when you turn 18, you realize, bro, everyone goes their separate ways, everyone does their own career. So who cares if someone in your school finds your channel? I don't care. Do your career, G. You gonna pay your bills? No. You gonna support you? Probably not. Do your thing, man. Stop caring what people think. Fuck's sake, man. Just start. Don't piss me off. You're really doing yourself a disservice. You're gonna be left with the results. Right? You're gonna be left with it. You. No one gonna lift them weights for you, G. That's in a literal sense in fitness and across the board in life. You gotta do it yourself, man. Starts with you.